So-called friends took turns shooting at each other while wearing helmet until things got deadly. No one saw that coming.
Hard to believe. A man is in custody tonight accused of shooting and killing his friend as both men took turns shooting at each other while wearing a Kevlar helmet. Sean O'Donnell was arrested today and charged with murder in the death of Aaron Prout. The shooting happening at O'Donnell's home in Spring on August 17th. The sheriff says the incident initially came in as a suicide call, but investigators say that story did not add up, which led to the murder charge.
Two simpletons for the price of one. If your 30-plus-year-old buddy approaches you and says, hey, let's play a game, let's shoot at each other. First off, that's not what friends do. But if you actually agree, if you agree without getting out of there and cutting all ties to that man, then yes, it's a suicide call. Or at the very least, a very life-threatening injury call, because that's much more fun than going out to meet chicks or ordering a pizza and watching the game like normal bros do, because they're not normal bros. Screw normal bros. They're short bus bros. A Texas man, it's always Texas. Texas, aren't you tired of it always being Texas? Is facing a murder charge after allegedly killing his friend while the two played a game with a firearm. Never a good idea. In what Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez called hard to believe, it's not really that hard to believe, Sheriff Ed, considering where you are. Circumstances, so-called friends, Sean O'Donnell, 37, and Aaron Prout, 34, allegedly took turns shooting at each other with a rifle as the other wore Kevlar helmet inside a house on Pennington Hills Drive in Spring, about 30 miles north of downtown Houston, until things turned deadly. No monopoly for us tonight, buddy. We're going to take turns shooting each other in the head. Yay! With this one Kevlar helmet that we have between the two of us. I mean, after it takes the first shot, it won't be any good anymore. But let's not let the details scare us off here. How the hell did they end up meeting with each other out of billions of people, two of a kind? If one of them had a slightly different character or a slightly different basic survival instinct installed from the manufacturer, this would have never took place. Deputies responded on August 17th to a call that was initially reported as a possible suicide, Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said on social media. There, they discovered Prout, a British national living in Texas. How much do you want to bet that it wasn't the Brits' idea? It was the uncivilized Americans' idea, specifically Texas. Suffering from a gunshot wound to the head, he was taken to the hospital but could not be saved. Things weren't adding up with the suicide story. Gonzalez said, well, there were two and a gun, then there was one. We would have never figured it out without you, Sheriff Gonzalez. You're truly the Sherlock Holmes of American law enforcement with your keen insight. Eventually, detectives charged O'Donnell with murder on Thursday, August 28th, and booked him into the Harris County Jail. O'Donnell is being held in jail on a $300,000 bond and is due back before a judge on September 2nd, according to Harris County court records. It's not clear if he has entered a plea or retained an attorney. Of course, I'd love to hear your opinions on this. I'd love to hear what you think about this. The only good thing to come out of this situation is they kept it confined to only them two. This level of idiocy needs to be quarantined. This is Three Stooges padded rubber room type of behavior. You got Itchy and Scratchy, you got Tom and Jerry, you got Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. You're on the Rushmore of cartoon ass ways to go out.